Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Sailor Solitaire here, and this is your mid-month update. I am using a different deck. I usually use the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, but today I'm using the Dreaming Way Tarot. And as promised, I'm going to be pulling out a oracle card at the end of the reading to give you guys just a bit more guidance on the rest of the month. I know my intros are kind of long, so I'm just going to get right to the reading. Hi Pisces, welcome to your mid-month update for this month of April. I hope you guys are doing well. I still feel like you guys are having trouble communicating something. I feel like there's something that you don't want to say out loud, or you don't want to say, you don't want to bring up. I feel like you've been busy with other things, and that's that's been allowing you to kind of forget about it for a bit, but I do feel like it is still coming up. We do have this Ace of Cups coming out of the deck, revealing itself, and this Eight of Cups is a card about being open and honest and just allowing yourself to flow freely and to just, let things happen and just, it's a very watery card. You guys are water signs, so I feel like for some of you, you're resisting the flow of things for some reason. You're resisting the thoughts that are coming up in your head. And it's such a positive card, nurturing, and just filled with life, filled with water and love. Cups has to do with your emotions and matters of the heart. So I feel like for some of you, since it was in the reverse position, you're really trying to you're turning over the glass of water. You're kind of turning it over the cup, and you kind of you're not letting love and honesty and transparency, you're not letting all that flow into your life, and you're not trying to keep that. You want to kind of discard it, throw it away. You're really denying yourself of the blessings of open honesty and an open communication. So I feel like, again, I know that in your other reading for the beginning of April, I feel like you were still struggling, or you were struggling with communicating your feelings. And Mercury is retrograde right now, so it is hard to be open and honest with yourself. But I feel like it would really benefit you. I feel like you're closing yourself off, and I feel like you're not really allowing yourself to experience, the bond and the connection that you could be having with your partner. So I do feel like, you have other things on your mind. You're kind of, you have this almost tunnel vision for other things, for other projects perhaps, and you kind of just, you feel good when you're hard at work doing those things. So I feel like, you almost don't understand why you have to focus or shift gears and go into something more negative when, you're feeling good, you're on a high doing something else. The Chariot is, about perseverance and working towards a goal with purpose, with determination. And, this could be you just riding and, making progress. But at the same time, I feel like there's something that you're leaving behind, something that you're not willing to address. And it's almost like you're running away a little bit. Even though, the Chariot is normally a good energy, on its own, it's good, it's a positive influence, but I do feel like there's something, again, that you're kind of leaving hidden, leaving behind, and, it might come back, and, eventually it will catch up with you. I don't ever feel like, you can leave your emotions and leave things that you are avoiding behind. I feel like you take it with you, no matter how fast you're going, it's going to stay with you. And we also have this King of Swords coming. So, since it did come out like this, I feel like maybe you're running towards this King of Swords. I feel like you feel like you're trying to catch up with them. This King of Swords is an air sign, and this King of Swords is normally represented by an Aquarius. and this could be male or female. And this King of Swords, you know, has all those Aquarian-like qualities, cool, detached. You know, King of Swords, actually Aquarians have a very scientific mind. They're very logical, very rational, and you know, they have a very active mind, very open, and very sharp mind. So I feel like, you know, sometimes this King of Swords is a bit intimidating, and of course this could be a male or female, but this King of Swords can be a bit intimidating because, you know, they're so confident in themselves, and so confident in their natural abilities, and they are so independent, and, you know, they can be, again, a bit intimidating. And I feel like you're rushing towards this King of Swords. You're trying to keep up with them. I feel like for some of you, you're kind of chasing them, even though I don't feel like this King of Swords is going anywhere. I feel like you're kind of, you know, moving towards them, chasing after them a little bit, but you're also at the same time forgetting to address certain parts of yourself, certain secrets, even something that you're trying to avoid, something that you don't want to address, you don't want to face. And so, you know, this is in the reverse position. So I do feel like, you know, you're going about it the wrong way, or you're kind of looking at them, this King of Swords person, whoever this person is to you, you're not looking at them objectively and honestly. I feel like, you know, you kind of still have this image of them in your head, and it's not necessarily the truth. I feel like you need to charge and kind of break down those barriers, and again, open up the lines of communication. I think that is key. You need to open yourself up, allow things to flow freely, stop resisting things, stop resisting changes, stop resisting the truth. Alright, so I'm just going to pull 3 cards, and we'll see what they have to say for you. Okay, we have this 5 of Pentacles, and we also have this Ace of Cups again. So I'm just going to pull one more card. Pisces. Okay. So, I mean, this Ace of Cups, it could be, you know, just advice for you, what you need to do. So turn it around, stop resisting that change. And then we have this 5 of Pentacles in the reverse position. And so I do feel like, you know, some of you feel less than you are for whatever reason. You also have this World, this Major Arcana card. This is the last Trump card, the last Major Arcana card in the deck, in the tarot deck. And I feel like, you know, you are kind of, you're not satisfied. I feel like maybe that's what you're trying to avoid. You're trying to you know, not face the fact that you're not at peace like this gentleman here is. You're feeling, you know, like you can't relax. You're feeling like you always have to, you know, move. You have to make movements, and you have to keep pushing forward, and you're not satisfied with where you are. This 5 of Pentacles is a poverty card, a card of, you know, lacking, a card of wanting more, a card of almost even feeling sorry for yourself. And so I do feel like, you know, this is kind of an illusion to a certain extent. I feel like you do have a lot. It might not be necessarily, you know, what you feel you should have at the moment. And I feel like, you know, for a lot of you, there's a lot of comparing that is getting in the way of your own happiness and seeing, you know, your blessings for what they are. I mean, this girl here has her back towards or against this these 5 pentacles, and these 5 coins, or these 5 discs. This is what represents, you know, your finances, your money, your material possessions. And I feel like you're kind of turning your back on that, and you're focusing on, you know, what you don't have. I feel like there's a lot of resistance, and you're really just denying yourself a lot of the blessings, a lot of the pleasures of life at the moment, and you feel like you have to constantly be in motion. And I feel like, again, you're chasing after, you know, an Aquarius, you're chasing after, you know, whoever that King of Swords was, when really you can just relax, you can just settle down, take some time to, you know, quiet the mind, take some time to breathe in, breathe out, to enjoy, to read a book, to, you know, even just take a nap like this guy's doing. and just to spend some time with nature and, you know, to regroup, regain your energies, regain your strength, and remember, you know, what it is to be a Pisces, because, you know, you guys are water signs, you guys are emotional, and I feel like maybe some of you have learned to turn that off a little bit in order to, you know, be like the Chariot and to charge forward, to make movements and to advance yourself. But I feel like a lot of you have to just relax, take a second, you know, just step out of the fast lane for a little bit and have a seat, take a nap, or just spend some time in nature and, you know, even meditate and, you know, think about what you actually have and, you know, try to list off reasons why you're happy. You know, this is the Five of Pentacles. Try to list off 5 reasons that you're grateful, you know. That could be a good thing. I feel like that would really help you guys out a lot. And on that note, I'm going to pull out a card from the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck to give you guys a bit more guidance on your situation for the rest of this month. Pisces, so we have Diana, focused intention. She looks like she means business. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. Okay, so again, try to list off 5 reasons why you're grateful, and you know, this gratitude will push you and will make you realize that you are capable of having what you want, and you know, just focus your intention not on what you're lacking. Just, you know, take that time to recenter yourself, realign yourself with your purpose, think about what you desire, and expect the best possible outcome. I'm going to read a bit about Diana and her message for you guys. So she is associated with the moon, and you know, Pisces has a very strong connection to the moon. You guys are, you know, water signs, very emotional, and you guys definitely are influenced by the moon. So she's often seen holding a bow and a quiver of arrows, which signifies her ability to help us focus on a vision. She also helps us tune into our intuitive side so that we can listen to the wisdom that will guide us towards our goal. So like the Chariot, just you're moving towards a goal, but you know, you need to take a second to focus your intention and to recenter yourself. In particular, she encourages women to move into their true power and promotes equality for all souls. So move forwards with unwavering faith, knowing that the universe is supporting you. Diana is helping you awaken your divine ability to manifest what you deserve. Any fear is only a reminder that whatever you are working on or through is an important issue for your growth. Your focus is strong now and will be particularly powerful at the full moon. You may be aware of night owl tendencies. This is because your angels and guides are sending you important messages that you may be missing during the day due to a busy schedule. Set some time aside to do a deep meditation to receive the guidance. Okay, so a lot of you again are needing that time to meditate, or even to, well, I highly recommend meditating, but even just to focus your intention, to think about what you desire, not about what you lack. Just completely, you know, throw those feelings away and try to think about what you're grateful for and what you want, and know that you can get what you want. So open yourself up to blessings and open yourself up to love. Stop chasing that King of Swords and just focus on yourself, focus on what you want, and you know, don't get caught up in all the busyness. Try to just take a second to relax, and you will start manifesting what you want. So thanks so much, Pisces, for watching. I hope you guys found it helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all in my next video.